Hello, welcome back to Nook and Cranny Gaming. Thank you for joining me. We are playing more Gone Home. This is a completely different experience than I expected in the first place. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie. Discover the truth. Our superb work of an important new... I don't think this is going to tell us anything about where our family is. But I did see up here... What if JFK wasn't JFK, man? Early spaceflight utopia, advanced technology to... I am so scared. Like I said, this is a completely different experience than I was expecting to have with this game. It's like almost a horror game, and I gotta say, it's freaking me out a lot. Terrence Greenbrier, does the entire electrical system meet local codes? Yes. What are the deficiencies? What is this all about? Name of insured applicant. Okay, so they just had the house checked over. Wiring the house is technically up to safety amperage. Make sure there's nothing weird in here. Structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink. Yeah, door frames disrupt. Circuits directly behind the surface. Properly reworking electrical systems. Structural walls. Under discussion, there are no current safety concerns. Okay, cool. I actually used to live in an old farmhouse that was, I think, about 100 years old. It was a very, very old house. And I remember all the creaks and groans and the type of things that would make you believe in otherworldly things. Sorry, Thunder. Sorry. I didn't mean to cue you so well. Oh, boy. But there was definitely walking upstairs, wasn't there? Grab 3-ring binder. I need this for school. I need this 3-ring binder for school. Highlighters. Wait. Would that be weird? Would that be weird of me? Hold up. I just want to see, like, if there's any... Sturdy folder. Oh, I thought this said a 3-ring binder. 6 pins. I was just wondering, like, if there was a secret thing if you got all the supplies together and put it there, or if there was anything else like that. Okay, so, close the door. My mouse is a little sensitive. God, be louder. Actually, filing cabinets are super loud, so... Combination. Are there secrets hidden in the bookshelf here of a combination to his, atonement? Like, why does that stick out amongst everything else? The complete one Ching? Yeah. Where would... Is the combination up on his board? That would be the most awful thing. Back to basics. Sent back to time to Dallas, 1963. We can try 1963, see if that works. State of emergency. What? A lot of this is, like, so bizarre. Alright, 1963. 1963. I guess that's a no. What was the date on the book? Was there any date on the book? What year was Kennedy assassinated? Was it 1963? I don't know. I'm really terrible with history stuff. It does not stick in my head very well. Alright, I'm not seeing any other combinations on there. Was there something in the crumpled pages of the story he was writing? That was a definite breath. Okay, let's check this other dark, scary room. Okay. Man, why... I shouldn't be this freaked out playing this game. I thought this was just going to be like a loving little fun time. And I'm not having a loving little fun time. I mean, I'm having a good time, but... The game is very good, but... A stranger under my roof. What? Understanding teens. The teen years. Oh... Understanding your teenager, because you don't know who they are anymore. Where did my sweet little baby with no opinions? 0451. I wonder. Could that be it? Dear Torrance, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tenets and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter, I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write the stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Wow. That's pretty straightforward, but I can appreciate the honesty. 0451. I mean, I'd rather know when I'm doing something wrong and if it's gonna turn out badly for me than not. I recently had an experience with that. 0451. Got it. Document. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. That was right behind me. Attorneys at law. It doesn't say what kind of attorneys they are. Like, did mom and dad get divorced? Like, is that gonna be... Oh man, what's going on here? Dad, what is this? Oh, it's Dad's book. The Accidental Pariah. Oh, he wrote a book and got it published? That's awesome. Good for him. Oh, hi. Oh my. Gentlemen. Japan's bloody war on dolphins? What the... Oh my. That is exactly what I thought it was. Also, the creepy... like, window latch being rattled? I don't like that. Okay, what's this? I have no other reaction except for... I'm scared. I'm very scared. Like, I know this game, it's not like there's any enemies or anything, but, man, I'm really getting into it. Like, knowing the mechanics of the game, it's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna have to fight and run from anything, but there's still, like, this really eerie feeling that you're being watched and followed, and that behind any door could be something terrible waiting for you. Okay, so we went through Dad's office to the library, we found Dad's porn stash. Awkward day. Bunch of coupons. Hooray. Maybe they just went shopping. United States Department of Agriculture, U.S. National Forestry Conservation Department. Okay. That was not enough light. Okay. That's enough light. That's more like footsteps upstairs. Oh man, I'm really like freaked out. Like oh man, I got the crawlies under my skin and everything. Oh no, we're taking that off. Yep, just take, no, I wanted to take it off so it's not playing. Oh, that's the rain. Okay. I thought it was like the static of a record player. Reproductive system worksheet. Oh my. Yep, we all know about the menstrual cycle and those testicles. Sam Greenbrier. Okay, I don't think there's OC. Oh, wish you need to see her about. Okay, we're gonna read this just because of the see me, because I want to know if there's something bizarre in here. Early morning of September 1st, 1937, Essa Glatz stared out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village. Yeah, this is about reproductive system. The menstrual cycle and novella. Okay. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her gut, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Okay. Sorry if this is weird for anybody. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. There, her dear Boris. In the morning, her heart skips, travels through the fallopian tube over the wheezing stream Dark shadows, thoughts, Boris across the crowd. The flash of smoke envelops her almost instantly. In the assault of German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav, huddle in the half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandages with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join to polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. Okay, that is very bizarre. I mean, good for you for telling a story and still answering, I mean, and using your knowledge for storytelling and all that. That's very nice. What is this bottle? Vodka. Whiskey vodka. But that was that was weird. I write to inform you, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah, despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior. We went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher. Oh man, so Dad's book did not get published, or the sequel did not get published. Oh man, look at all these records. I want this in my house someday. That's awesome. I love that. That blue book like sticks out and it makes me want to... Is there a number on it? No. There was just like 8 on this one, so... Okay, that's not the windows rattling. Like, that's... Okay, I can't see in here. Oh, God. Oh, this is just... It's just a closet. It's just a closet. My eyes were playing tricks on me, and it looked huge. The Accidental Savior. Okay, so that's, his follow-up. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting Tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Mary Schultz.
When you live in one place your whole life,
the music was like da-da-da.
Your default friend.
God.
And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Yeah, what's our backpack look like now? Oh, it's just journals that we can check out. Okay. Oh, man. Is this supposed to be relaxing? I see several elements of it being very, very relaxing for me. I love the rain and, you know, just like walking around a house. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Grab a die. Rah! Oh, it's 6. And I'll take it. It wasn't really a roll, though. Hadouken! Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house, oh, that's Samantha talking. Sorry. This afternoon, that'd be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home, too. So hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. After 6th. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. Hadouken! Awesome. That was kind of cool.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
So we're hearing this journal of Sam, and that's our sister. I thought we were Katie. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad the attic. Nope. Nope, there's no run button either. I was just like, run, 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 run. Okay, so that door at the end of the hall is locked. Stupid, ominous red light. And it's like, everything's normal, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, don't tell them about the demons in the attic. It's like, oh, God. Oh, man. Just waiting for a ball to, like, bunka, 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 bunka. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. We're doing it. Okay, let's check out what's going on over here. Controlled burn schedule for Boone County. Alright, so, Janice Greenbrier, our mom. Okay, so she's a conservationalist. Okay. Pack of cards. I mean, is this going to do us any good? Are we going to remember anything? Akechi. Sorry. You're supposed to Akechi it when I threw it back. Akechi. Because you're supposed to catch it. Never mind. Alright, I'll just leave that there. I'll be on my way. Radiation? What? Personal calendar? Monday, couples bowling? Okay, cooking class, couples bowling, cooking class, couples bowling, cooking class. Oh, those are Mondays. I was like, dang, every single day is the same thing. Ballroom dancing, cook the big meal for Carrie and Sam. Carrie? That does say Carrie, it doesn't say Katie. Who are we? Bruce Pendleton. Date in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest, effective 9/2/94. Please see attached personal file. This overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance and evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Bruce Pendleton. Okay. Something about Janice, our mom, being transferred to another place. What's this? Cassette tape. The Bratmobile, Potty Mouth. Oh, is Bratmobile a band? I can't spin it around. Oh,
It's
I can't.
weird
Okay.
hanging out with girls.
Oh, okay.
Daniel
I
was
see.
around ever since I was little, and other girls, I don't know. But being around
This house is
Lonnie
huge.
is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. It was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Nope. I'm not listening to static. That is not what I want. Ooh, that's creepy. Malaise. Isn't that right? Malaise, Pacific Institute of Art, something like that. Anyway, man, I'm trying to, like, put everything together here, but it seems like I don't even know who we are anymore. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you, Miss Blacklock. Reed College, English creative writing. Oh, okay, so that teacher was trying to help Sam out and try to send her off to college. Okay. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed. Wow. Awesome. That's great. You always gotta appreciate a good scholarship. Oh man, is this some oh, I'm blanking. Ah, dang it. Lisa Frank. Some Lisa Frank stuff right there. Oh, what was that? A book? Oh, the Bible. Okay, I wasn't expecting to see that. Got your number. Oh, man. There was an old 90s board game like that where you had to, like, call guys or whatever. The King's Labyrinth. Oh, she's writing, too. Captain Allegra is back! That's awesome! Still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining threaded into the lower. Okay, we'll finish this later. As I was saying, Lower cavern of the Labyrinth. She and the first mate on their own now grew closer to their goal. The throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, the moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end, just like Nook's. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead, following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth. They came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal in rotted robes. The king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls as he sang. Wailing souls flowed in, one by one, through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers, and I will draw his attention, and then you—" But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. "All traced by this invincible thread, of course." Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know, this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. I don't like the door knob turning. The king continued his... Wait, no! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried, tugging on the line, to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passage. She skidded to the top. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wider. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered, and it fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line. Twisting it around her arm, she came to its end, the unbreakable thread dangling limp, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Wow, intense little action story that she was... Oh, a collar? Oh, sorry, light. Mitten? Aw, Mitten. I think that was our old address, the 1888. Oh my god. What? I'm a magician! Okay, so we're hearing creepy noises. Oh, hi. And we're in our sister's bedroom. As far as I can tell, it is our Steggy? Steggy! Oh! Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god. We're never leaving you, Steggy. You're coming with us. You're coming with me. Okay? Okay. Yeah, awesome. Alright, Steggy's coming with us, and we'll both see you in the next episode. See you guys later! Aw, Steggy, you're so cute. Bye, I guess. I heard that.